All right, get the bang of the little gavel here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Board of Parks meeting. I trust you're all in the right spot. You're here for another meeting. Thanks for visiting. And there's a sign-in sheet, I think. Is it up near the microphone?
Both tables.
If you could just sign in. If you haven't already, you can sign in as you go up as well. When you have to make a request, just run up to the microphone. It's on. It's not going to boom in here. It's just so we can be on TV. Councilor Mercier, do you want to go first? I know you're a busy person, so we'll get you in and out.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Nobody
No
else
worries.
offended, will you?
We've got a really light schedule, and I'm a quicker talker than John, so we're going to get out of here quick.
I'm really not supposed to be here because the person I'm speaking for is at Gillette Stadium seeing Elton John, where I should be.
Oh, wow, yes.
Well,
But I appreciate being with you. My name is Rita Mercier, 221 Burnham Road. Thank you very much. I'm here in no other capacity but as a resident of the city of Lowell, and I'm no official capacity, but I'm here representing Robin Brown. She asked me to fill in for her. We work together for the sheriff's office. She's like a social worker through the sheriff's office, very compassionate about homeless, and she has a lot of activism in her. So first, if I could begin and say thank you for letting me speak today. Thank you for your service to the city and all that you do for us. Thank you so much. August 31st, first I'd like to say, is International Overdose Awareness Day. On August 31st of this year, next month, we would like to ask permission from the City of Lowell Board of Parks to hold an overdose awareness event in the South Common on August 31st, and preferably from 2 to 6, but the time window could be much less than that. We would invite our local community providers to attend and support us, the Lowell Public Health Department, the Lowell House Incorporated, Recovery Cafe, Recovery Coaches, the co-op team, which is the city's co-op team, Lowell Community Health Center, Elliott Church, and Life Connections, who deal with a lot of the detox and overdose. We, the community planners, can send out a citywide invite along with having a meeting to establish who can provide what type of services and support. This is what this day would be all about. The program wouldn't be that long, so I don't know why they're telling me 2 to 6, but they'd have opening remarks from the mayor. Our master of ceremony would be Louis Diaz. He works in this great capacity and helps people. There would be a moment of silence and remembrance and honoring and reading the names of members of our community who lost their lives to overdose. There'll be music, arts, stories to share. They will let off balloons, and announcing local substance use providers with the services that they provide, so they would be there to tell what they provide for the community, and then the closing remarks. So this is what I'm asking on behalf. I'm not really with this group, but I was there when they asked me if I would present this on their behalf, and I appreciate all that you're doing, because they asked a simple question if they could just go there. I said, no, you can't. So this is what we're doing. So that's the gist of the whole thing. Thank you very much.
that's great. That sounds like a worthwhile event for sure. Is the time available there?
So South Common technically, but we have it closed because the grant was supposed to start on the 1st. So it's up to you
that's
guys
right.
if you open it for that one exception, I guess.
You're closing it because why?
They got a new grant to renovate the entire South Common. It was supposed to start on July 1st, but it's being delayed, so it's up to them if they want to open it that day.
Shannon, when does that start?
Yeah, right now it's supposed to start September 1st, so nothing will be going on the 31st.
Sounds like this event's before September 1st.
Yeah, right in time.
Gee,
Rita.
thank you, dear.
What a coincidence.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept that date for the National Awareness of
Yeah, that's
Overdose Awareness
Wednesday.
Day.
Wednesday, August
It's-
31st,
yeah.
yes. I'd say 2 to 6, but I don't know that it would go that long.
National Overdose Awareness Day, 2 to 6 at the South Common, as requested. Make a motion to accept it.
All right.
I'll second that.
Further
Thank you so
discussion?
much.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carries.
And then just real quick, will you just have whoever is like a point of contact, they can either call me at the rec department or whatever, and someone will connect them to me?
Certainly will.
Just to have them submit the request so we can process the permit, so we can keep track of it that way.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
I will
you.
certainly do that. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, item 1, Mr. Fataconte.
Good evening. Peter Fatacanti, Lowell Recreation Office. We are looking at pulling some permits for some fall programming. Item A is tennis courts at Shed Park. We had a community organization reach out to us. They have a tennis group on Facebook, and they want to get back to having tennis tournaments in the fall. So we are pulling a permit to work with them to do a weekend-long tennis tournament. We pulled the permit for both weekends, the end of September, just in case of rain, so we would have an extra day to make up any games we miss. I don't know if you want me to go through all of them at once, or if you want to go item by item.
We'll just kind of take them all as one.
All right, and then items B through F are flag football. We are doing a program with the PALS, the Police Auxiliary League. They are putting together some youth programming. They're doing some stuff with boxing, flag football. We did ultimate frisbee with them. So this fall, they're looking at doing a flag football program 2 nights a week at each of these sites, and then they want to try to work with UMass Lowell to use their field for a weekend football tournament at the end of the month. So this would be all practice and to lead up to the games.
Mr. Chairman?
Sure.
Peter, on A,
Yep.
what is the age group on that, Peter?
So right now, she talked about anywhere from 12 to adults, having it set up for a competitive as well as a recreational league for the older adults from 18 and up, then for 12 to 17 being more of like an introductory first-time tournament type skill level. So there would be anybody from the community who wanted to do it, be able to register through the lowellrec.com website, and then all of the brackets we put together right before the tournament.
Any pickleball?
No, we keep getting that question.
Honestly, I get that question all the time. You know, can we play pickleball?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
In full disclosure, I'm a boxing coach for the Lowell Police boxing team, so I think I will excuse myself. I'm not sure if I can do that when we don't have a full quorum. There are some times under your law you're allowed to use my vote if it's as needed, since we only have 3 here for a quorum, but
Well, I think that since you technically don't work for the rec department, you're okay to vote on this
okay.
one.
I mean, I'll take a vote, but I just want to disclose I am a boxing coach with the Lowell Police boxing.
We won't hold it against you.
So if you're going to fight somebody up here, don't fight him.
Now we know who to stay away from.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? For the motion?
I'll make a motion to accept A through F as noted.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. We can skip item 2 right to the end there. I don't think Gil's here, so.
No.
Item 3, Sarah Tremblay. Shed Park Pavilion. Hi, how are you?
Good. What we're looking to do is, I guess, book the pavilion at Shed Park
Yep,
for kind of a combination of Jack and Jill baby shower type deal.
nice.
And that's pretty much it.
Have you ever rented it before?
We have not.
One of the couple of things is, are you gonna do any cooking?
That was one of my questions.
Sure. The only cooking you can do on site is with a charcoal grill.
Okay.
No propane is
Fair
allowed.
enough.
If you're just gonna bring in, pizza and like pre-made things, that's fine.
I'm sure there'll be prepared foods and the like.
Yeah. So, but if you do grill, make sure you let the fire department know that you're gonna be grilling.
Okay.
And again,
Is
just
that-
charcoal.
Is that an additional permit as well?
No. It's usually just a good idea to call them just in case someone says, hey, the pavilion's on fire. At least
Yeah.
it smells like hamburgers usually,
Yeah.
too many calls. There's also a coal receptacle there, I think, is that still there, Shannon?
Yeah, the ash barrel there.
Yep.
Custodian will have that.
Perfect.
Okay.
So that would come with a custodian, means you'll have access to the bathrooms. There's also electricity there if you need it, if you want to plug in music or whatnot.
Okay.
Any other questions?
There is a prior event, and I guess whether there's any stipulations on the overlap of that?
So your time is from 4 to 8.
Yeah.
So my suggestion would be, if you tell people to show up right at 4, you might see some overlap. If you tell people the party starts at 4:30 or 5,
Okay.
you probably won't have that.
Okay, all right. And, anything? What's that? Yeah, are there any guarantees that if we have the venue, it's our venue?
Yep, yeah, that's.
Obviously, I know it's
yeah.
public accessible.
Sure. But that's a great question, because that's the reason why we do these permits.
Okay.
Because anybody can just walk onto the pavilion right now if there's no permit and just hang out. That's a
Yep.
public park. But this does give you exclusive rights to it.
Okay.
So if people do want to use it, you technically have the right to tell them to leave. If they cause an issue, you obviously can call the authorities, but we don't see that too often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yep,
anticipate
but
any issues.
it is under your exclusive rights at that point in time, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I don't anticipate any issues, but
Exactly, yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
Perfect. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve. Request.
Haley, do you have a question?
Yeah, well,
I'm
not a
sorry.
question. Just, I don't know how to turn this thing on. Just when you have to like pay online for the fee.
Yes.
So through Sarah, I think, if you're Sarah. Oh, all right, sorry. Well, Sarah booked it, so she'll have the permit. Just if you need like a copy of it, it will be on the account once you pay for it. So if
Okay.
you had to like show anyone for any reason.
All right,
that's
so
what
we
you
just
did.
pay online, close?
Yeah, she'll get an email back just saying like we process it tomorrow morning probably. And then once you guys pay for the fee, you'll have access to it right then, and it'll be like a PDF.
Excellent, okay. All right, did we put a deposit down?
No.
All right, so we'll square it up as soon as we get out of here, so.
Perfect.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept request.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I didn't ask how anybody was or anything. Item 4, Tyler Rutledge, Professional Barbers of Lowell, promotional fundraising event. Oh, hi.
Yeah, Quinn Dillon, I'm actually here on behalf of Professional Barbers of Lowell. So we have an event going on September 24th called Food Fight. It's a competitive food eating competition.
I remember this one.
All the proceeds from the day will go to help House of Hope. We already have plans to set up as a block party. It'll be going from Riverside to right at the I'm blanking on the street right now, but the street right at the end next to the social club. So it'll be blocked off. Yeah, we just needed the road is going to be blocked off.
Yep.
So we're already going to be setting up. I guess this is just the formality of securing the park for the extra time.
Extra time, sure.
Before.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it just would be an additional $25,
Okay.
you guys. All right.
All right.
Easy enough. Any other questions?
Know anybody who wants to put up some money for it?
I think so. I think that sounds like it's going to be an awesome event.
It does
It's gonna
sound
be the event. The intention of it is to. It's less of an actual competitive food eating competition. It's more of a spectacle event. So we're trying to encourage attending. We're gearing this for the UMass students.
I'll say it's a good timing with college being back in
Yeah,
session.
exactly. Well, this is 3 weeks after they get back to school. But really, the thing is for them to make it an event where they can dress up in costume, make it sort of like WWE meets competitive eating. It's less about it's about using competitive eating to highlight the issue of child homelessness in the city. So.
How does one enter such a contest? Asking for a friend.
Yeah. The website, foodfightlowell.com, basically you just sign a waiver. If you're going to submit any sort of video, we're basically taking video submissions for anybody, and we're just taking the most entertaining people. So we don't care if you can eat 2 hot dogs or 200 hot dogs. We just want the most entertaining people. So whatever the most entertaining videos that get submitted, those are the people that we're going to put in the contest.
Awesome. Well,
Sounds fun.
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Be looking for you there,
First,
Ryan.
hopefully annual.
I like it.
Hopefully we're going to do it every year. So.
Perfect. All right. Entertain a motion, guys?
I'll make a motion to accept the $25 fee for the hours stated, 9 to 3.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? Motion carries.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you
Good
very
luck.
much. Have a good, that's awesome. Foodfightlowell.com. Remember that,
so
guys.
fun.
Great website. Number 5, Bonnie, and she's already up. She knew
That's
she was number
me.
5. She knew she was number 5.
It's either food or money, and I'll be first.
There you go. Food to music.
My name is Bonnie McIsaac. I'm here representing the Lowell Philharmonic Orchestra. I'm requesting a refund for a Tuesday night that we did not use for a dress rehearsal. And that's it. It's kind of boring. No food right here.
Any other questions from you guys? Or-
Heather, you fine? Everything good? Everything's good? Okay.
All right.
I'll make a motion to accept the refund and the credit for $170 for July 5th.
And I'll second the motion.
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or further discussion?
Right.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And Haley,
Thank you.
do I contact you, or? is
So
it-
I don't know if you can hear me without this thing. It'll go onto your account, you'll
Okay.
issue it as a credit, and then the next time you get a permit, you'll be able to apply the account credit
Awesome.
to it, so.
Fantastic. Thank you all. Have a
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Item 6, David Supernaut. A wedding. Oh, maybe things aren't going well. Sorry, David.
Change of plan?
All right. Well, hey.
Maybe he found a new venue.
James O'Keefe from UTech.
Good evening. For UTech, we're looking to host a family event at Oliver Little League Field in South Lowell. We're looking to do fun things. We're going to be giving away some fresh produce from our kitchen, our commercial kitchen we have. We're going to be growing up hamburgers, hot dogs. We're going to be giving away, I'm going to get some backpacks, school supplies. It's a few weeks from school starting at that date, so we're going to give away some school supplies. We're going to have a bouncy house, popcorn machine, cotton candy machine, do some raffles, everything free for
Nice.
the young folks.
That's awesome. So it's going to be mostly kids, hopefully involved.
Hopefully, and it's a tight area there, so we're looking to see if we can kind of just promote and get some folks to come out there. I grew up playing there, so for me, it's kind of, I don't see a lot happening in that area. So for me, it's kind of a big deal to kind of get something going in that area.
It's
a great idea.
Field.
It's a good idea.
Shannon, is that field in pretty good shape?
No, we haven't had rain in a month, so no.
Everything.
But I mean, otherwise because it hasn't been used for league.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's all cleaned up, yeah.
At least, right?
Yeah, and I remember there was a point where they stopped playing the Little League games. 'Cause
Right.
Kids kept finding needles under the benches.
Yeah.
So it's been definitely out of use for a while.
They've used it a few times in the last few years as sort of overflow, so it's in better shape than it was a couple years ago.
No.
So have you gone by the field itself, James?
Absolutely, yeah.
Is it doable for you? Do you
It looks
need
good.
special things from us for?
It looks good.
Okay.
It's mostly youths.
I'll make a motion to, for 4 to 8, August 8th,
Yes.
$50 fee.
I'll second the motion.
Since it's mostly for youths, you could make it a
Oh,
waiver
yeah.
fee.
Sorry, I know that I should, I'm sorry. It is a youth event. Let me rephrase my motion. Okay, so August 8th, 4 to 8, no fee.
Appreciate it.
I'll second the motion.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
No fee.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
The Grinch over here.
Well, usually when you put in like, he's a resident adult.
Yeah, I didn't even
but like,
think of it. Yeah.
if it's for. if
It's a youth
mostly
program.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
Try
that.
to like lead them on there. Item number 8, Emily Roland. Vote to amend a previous permit.
They're not here.
No.
Spent a lot of time on the phone.
Well, maybe she'll show up before the end. Item 9, Aloysius Wenna.
Good evening.
Hi.
I'm Aloysius. I'm from Under Construction. We have a studio right down the street, 144 Merrimack. Trying to do a community building for a basketball tournament. There's going to be donations going through. I work for Apple, so there's going to do one-to-one donations for anything that we do. It'll be matched. Trying to have at least probably 8 to maybe 12 teams, and it's going to be a money tournament. And music, food, all the good stuff.
Awesome. So is it for kids, adults? What kind of ages are entering?
I'm going to try to make it for like 16 plus, waivers,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Great. Sounds good. Got a couple of NBA stars from Lowell.
Yeah, so also we're doing it right before most of the college students go back to school, so we're going to have some of the college athletes around for that too as well.
Awesome. Sounds like a great event. Yeah. Any questions from you guys?
No?
We can just do it all as one if you want.
Okay. Thea's is?
Yeah.
Thea's.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make a motion to keep A and B, both A and B, for that date, August 21st, a fee of $175.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, motion carries.
Good
Thank
luck.
you,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck. Yes, 3 on 3.
I can ball
shot?
a little. I used to back in the day, 20 years ago.
Item 10, Darcy Coleman.
Hello, I'm Darcy
Hello.
Coleman, 547 Beacon Street in Lowell. Nice to see everybody.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. And while I'm here, I'm like, I never get a microphone. I never get to say so much. So I'm one of the school social workers with Lowell Public Schools, so I come in that capacity. But I wanted to say, while I'm standing in front of the board, thank you so much for all the work that this board has done to revamp some of our playgrounds. At the Gage Park, I live right across from that. We use it all the time. It's fantastic. The new one is at Hovey.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, that came out so nice. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
beautiful. And it's wheelchair accessible. Somebody in my family is in a wheelchair, so it's so wonderful to be able to get up to ramps and do the spinny thing. I don't know if you've had the opportunity to be there, but it's wonderful. So thank you for this board's ongoing support of playgrounds in Lowell and making them accessible. Also, Lowell Rec Department, I wish that Peter was still here. I thank you for the support of the Lowell Rec summer programs. Not only do my foster kids go to them, my teen children are employed by them, so it's like that dual thing. So I appreciate the support of those over time. They're great for the kids, but they're also great for our teens as far as employment and getting opportunities to have a job, and so thank you. So now we'll switch hats.
That's awesome.
I'm the green Elge.
That's great, thank you.
Any questions or concerns along those lines? So I'm switching gears to, I'm a school social worker with Lowell Public Schools. I'm at the Green Elge Elementary on Ennell Street, and we are very excited to announce that we're going to be rolling out, it's called Girls on the Run, which is typically held in suburban communities, but we are going to be piloting. We have one program at the Pine, but we want to increase our girls running program and have it at the Green Elge. It's a program that works a lot with social development for young girls in the 3rd and 4th grade to not only work on running as a coping skill over life, but it does a lot of social development and emotional development and teaching girls coping skills and healthy relationship skills. So we're going to have about 20 girls hopefully participate starting in September. But we need space, because if you've ever been to the Green Elge, it's not very fun to run in a circle on our courtyard.
no.
You get dizzy. So we need some green space. So I've requested using the Macpherson area. I put the basketball, because I had to pick something, because we're not, like, there's not a track there, but we just need some green space to run every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 roughly to 4.
Okay.
And that will start September 20th to November 22nd.
Sure.
So I don't know if there's anything specific that I need to do other than this. We'll walk the girls over from the Green Elge, we'll walk them back. We have 2 adults that are CPR first aid trained that'll be there. And I will be the site coordinator.
Yeah, I really think that's great. There's, sometimes I'll have softball there, but you're kind of just, if you're running around the perimeter.
That's what-
anyway.
yeah.
Not
And we can be on the.
2 to 4, so
yeah.
most rec softball doesn't start until after that.
That's what I'm thinking. And we can be on the basketball courts. That's why I was like, if we need to do stretches or if we need to,
Yeah.
you know, do the teaching part, we can be on concrete for that. So we'll be very respectful. We use that space a lot for like our field day and stuff. So we share well at the Green Elge. And if we don't share well, we'll teach the girls how to share well.
There you go.
What a great program. That sounds great, yeah.
I'm really excited, and they're working really well with us. They've got a grant to roll it out to urban communities so that the girls don't have to pay a fee, and they're going to buy them running shoes and T-shirts. And there's a big, like, 5K run at the end of it in Boston, which is a big deal.
That is a
Bust
big
them in. It is a big
Yeah,
deal for
that's
girls.
great.
I keep saying it's kind of like a running program. It's like Girl Scouts for running.
Yeah.
So is it open to just the Green Elge or to everybody?
We're going to start with Green Elge students, but we're hoping that it goes well and that we have a good turnout and good support in the community so that we can then say to other school social workers in the other elementaries, like, this really worked well, so.
What's great is I feel like if it's 3rd and 4th grade, they're heading into middle school, and there's such a great cross-country middle school track program that funnels into Lowell High, so it's a good starter for,
That's what we're kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, that's
And that
great.
it couples with the social emotional piece is really cool because a lot of our girls don't have opportunities to play organized sports because they lack transportation or they lack the, the material, a tennis racket, like sports can be expensive, but running,
Yeah.
you can run in flip-flops if you had to. We don't
Right.
recommend it, but,
Yeah.
so we want the girls to have a sport that's accessible to them.
That's great.
Yes.
I know, I feel like this is the feel-good meeting. Like, these are so cool, these things that are going on in Lowell. I should watch the.
Try to keep it fun and happy. It's summertime, it's Folk Fest week, just.
Not always this happy at
Exactly.
the board meeting of Lowell Rec. Is there anything else I have to do, or?
Any other questions, guys?
Sounds like a great program.
I'll make a motion to accept the program for those dates, no fee.
I'll second the motion.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any further discussion? No. Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you. I just
Good
get
luck.
emailed a permit or something?
Yeah, you'll
When
get
I
it.
process it tomorrow, you'll get the email.
What was your name?
Haley.
What is it?
Haley? Haley. I might have spoken to you on the phone. I feel like everyone that puts one in calls me first.
I don't.
Well, if you don't get an email, then you can call me.
Thank you.
It was nice to see you. Bye-bye.
All right, item 11, Rose Toon, Pop Warner. No? All right. Item 12, Joseph Boba, flag football. Hi.
Hi, how's it going? I've never requested a field permit before, so sorry if I'm a little more unprepared than I should be.
That's all right.
I started my own flag football league called the NEFL. It's a little bit different than the average flag football league. We do a whole draft concept, so we have a whole slew of guys, about over 100 this season, that put the name on a draft board and pick captains at the start of the season. We pick the teams, and that's your teams for the duration of the season. It switches up every season. I started playing flag football a couple years ago and noticed that a lot of flag football leagues, there's a lot of kind of animosity and toxicity between teams because there's always super teams and people get kind of aggravated that the same teams win all the time and it starts silly arguments and stuff like that. So we try to really take a different approach of the culture of the league and make it friendly and good for people of all skill levels. And we've kind of accomplished that over the last couple of seasons. This is our 3rd season in, and now it's getting pretty big. We're over 150 players this season, so with the numbers that we're having, I'd like to solidify a space for us where we'll be able to play every weekend and not have any problems. We played at Hovey before, a few months ago, but now the cricket field's there, and I think cricket has the permit for that field, so we're looking for somewhere else to go. I apologize for all the requests I put in on there. I know I requested, I think, 4 or 5 different fields, but I never really played at other fields, so I wasn't sure what might work, and I just want to make sure I at least got some requests in, so
Yeah, no,
hopefully at
that's-
least one of them.
It's actually smart to put in as many as you can and then peel off, because if you want to change it to something else, you kind of have to come back, so.
Gotcha.
That's
So
a little inside baseball for everybody. Go heavy and then cut.
I apologize, sorry Haley for, I know we spoke a lot about the stuff, so
No,
I
you're
appreciate
fine.
it.
Haley's like, that makes me have more work, so thanks a lot, guy.
Keeps me busy, so it's okay. So, but it is better that you put them all in at once, because then you'd have to come back next month and it's a hassle, so safer than sorry.
So you have 3 spots here. Do you have any questions about each of them? Which ones you're
So I went around to the fields today. The original ones I requested, I think, were one of the, I think Machado, one of the far fields from Cali. The Festival Field Regatta, and the other one that I wanted was Hadley, but I think that's one that won't work for the time slots I need. Basically, whatever grass field that can accommodate two decent-sized flag fields at the same time is what I really need. So I took a look at Regatta today. It's a little bit unlevel, but I think 9-man flag football played there for quite a while, and they didn't have too many issues over there. So after taking a look at it, as long as that little, I know the carnivals when it's there, the green grass on the right side where the tree line is, people park in that section there. If it's still okay to park in that area, I think the field itself would be okay for us to use. That's my only real concern with the field is where people are going to park. But as long as that's okay to park in that field, I don't think that should be an issue. Cali was like the nicest field that I saw, the Machado Field. I just know the fee for those ones a little bit more because I overheard you guys. Sundays, it's overtime.
You're paying essentially for the facilities themselves. Yeah.
Right. So I don't want to create more work for you guys if people have to be out there extra days on their day off doing work there. So I think
Shannon's guys like overtime. It's all right.
I don't know, $100,000 off your budget there doesn't sound too good. But yeah, I was a Lowell resident for the past 5 years. I actually just recently moved out about 6 months ago and bought my own place in Methuen, so I'm not a Lowell resident technically anymore. But 65 to 70% of the league is Lowell residents. I did bring my buddy Roger here. That's on my board of the NEFL, and he'd be willing to have his name on the permit if that would help us get the residential rate.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real perfect formula for that. If most of your folks are Lowell residents, I'm sure that whoever makes a motion is happy to put it as a resident fee. I get it that sometimes you have to put a different name on it, but you're sort of doing it here, you're centering it here. If you were some sort of tournament where you had 2 people from Lowell and 3,000 people from outside, obviously, but it sounds like you're trying to do more locally based. And
yeah, we
won't hold it against you.
One of the local businesses, Kim Donuts, that just opened up, I think, last year. That's one of the sponsors for the league. So we're trying to reach out and trying to get some more sponsorships from local businesses and stuff. But we're really growing pretty fast as opposed to what we originally were. We're just a little group of friends, about 20, 30 of us, and we were going to pick new teams every week and stuff like that. But it grew really fast. So now that it is, some of the money that people are putting into it, I'd like to, help get some exposure for other Lowell activities going on and stuff like that.
What are the ages?
It's an adult league.
From when's it start? What age? 18, 19,
18.
20?
Yeah,
18?
18 and up.
18 and up?
Yeah. 18 and up men's league. The time slots, when I was trying to request them, it only let me do those 2-hour blocks, and I was getting a little confused, but it would be from preferably 9 to 2-ish type of deal.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't sure how to do it on the website.
Yeah, the website's not extremely user friendly. Sometimes you can't do like half-hour blocks or anything like that. So which field do you think you want?
Which one do I really want? I'd really like to go back to Hovey, but I know that I can't because of cricket.
Right.
Hadley would be my second choice just because of how nice the grass is there and it's very flat, and the flatter the field for football, the less risk of injury.
Yep.
But if neither of those are available, Regatta would be the next one.
Men's league has it pretty much until it gets cold, and then the senior league uses it. So it's gonna kind of tough.
Yeah. So Machado would be the last one just because of how much more it would be. If I have to pay for that permit, then it kind of takes away from some of the other stuff that we like to do. We try to videotape every game so everyone can watch the stuff back later, and I have refs I pay and all that stuff. So the more I have to pay on the permit, the less I'll have for the other stuff, unfortunately. So I think of all the ones that are available, it sounds like Regatta's probably the one that'll work the best.
Yep. It's good. It's visible. Your parking is easier. There's no facilities there, but there's Dunkin' Donuts. It's close. So
I'm sure they'll drive a lot of business over there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe one of your sponsors.
There you go, yeah. Kim's Donuts are better, sorry.
I can't
Sorry,
say
Dan.
that. That's supposed to say that, I guess.
There's a conflict of interest there. With Kim's Donuts. We'll see.
I used to play in the Greater Lowell Flag Football League. We used to use the Cumanzales Park.
Which one?
Cumanzales.
I did actually take a look there too. I was thinking maybe
Probably in
that
rough
would
shape only because of the weather this year. They probably had the sprinkler systems going out there, but
work. Yeah, the field, it was okay, but it's just unfortunate it wouldn't be big enough for 2 fields.
yeah.
I did.
I like your concept, though, of the draft because it also gets people who probably didn't know each other become friends again now.
Exactly, yeah, we've made a lot of good connections, and I've met a lot of great people through it, and, everyone having different teams every season, you
Yeah.
get to meet new people.
I like
so
the
it's
concept.
Well, I'll make a motion. So just to clarify, you want Regatta Field only, correct? All right, so Regatta Field, September 4th to November 27th, 9 to 3, with we're going to suggest a residential fee for $25 an hour instead. Please don't make me do the math.
It's 75 a day, and then for the 13 dates, it's 975.
Thank you, for
Better
$9.75.
than calling.
Thank you, Haley.
975 as opposed to 3,900, that's.
I had that ready
Quite a
just in
difference.
case.
I was starting to do
Bless
that, but
you.
I saw you typing over there, so.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because John would have just wanted to do the math, but we'll.
Yeah.
We'll leave
He's
it
good
to
at that,
I
professionals.
was just gonna see if you guys were gonna attempt, that's all.
Proactive, city employee, I like it. All right. So that sounds like a good motion there. Second it, anybody?
Make a motion.
Yeah, do you want to second it? Mhm.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No,
No,
no
that's
worries.
I
okay.
was just writing stuff.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
guys.
much.
So it's $25 for 12 o'clock? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Said-
$25
okay,
for residents.
Okay,
And he's
okay,
having it for free
okay.
a day, so
Thank you.
75 a day.
No. Yeah, the city manager's trying to call you like we're in a meeting or
No,
something.
jeez.
Did you call me?
He's just causing trouble over there. Troublemaker.
I'll call you back.
The people
I'll call
in
you
the
when I-
back. We're on TV, it's fine.
Thanks, man.
Item 13, Amanda Dixon. Oh, all right, party's off. Item 14, Camilla Lopez. Hi, how are you?
How's everybody doing?
We're
Hello.
awesome.
Oh, that's great. So I am here in behalf of Alternative House, a domestic violence agency here in the Lowell area. We actually came last month. There was a really nice gentleman here.
John.
Yeah, he was super sweet before 4th of July.
He's all right.
Yeah, so we ended up getting the permit, but it ended up raining on the day we picked. Then I reached out to Haley and I was like, hi, can we change the date? We couldn't, so we're here again. We will be having a peaceful event. It's called Seeds for Peace. So Seeds for Peace is a balloon releasing event that we want to do. We have these really cute heart-shaped papers. They have seeds implanted into them. They will be going inside the balloons. The balloons are biodegradable. On the paper, we will be writing positive, motivational messages. And the idea is that, let's say you're walking down the road, down the street, down the trail, wherever you are walking, this balloon pops and you receive this heart-shaped message. And it's like a positive message. You don't know who it's going to affect. You don't know in what way it's going to approach someone. God forbid someone needed that and they're not having a good day. So we will be doing that. We want Roger Hill Park, right? That's what's on there, Roger Hill Park. Yeah, so we would be using that space. It's just 2 hours, 5 to 7, and our rainy day is August 18th, and our original date is August 15th.
Great,
So that's everything.
awesome. That's a pretty creative event, I like it.
Yeah, what a beautiful event. That's great.
Yeah, you guys are all invited. Everybody here. Everybody here is invited if you want to
Just
go.
walking down the street and all of a sudden, oh, hey, look.
I know, that's so great.
No, we almost,
Okay.
we film us all the time there,
All right.
so you can do the same. Great, entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to set the date at no fee. Dates requested on August 15th from 5 to 7 p.m.
With a rain date.
With the rain date of August 18th.
Make sure the rain date is
Smart.
Yeah, no, Haley recommended that because we had an originally a day back. I think it was, what was it, July?
You had July 12th,
Yeah, we had an original day, and it rained on that day. We
so
didn't.
you didn't have a rain date at that point?
Yeah,
So no, okay.
yeah. Haley was like, "Yeah, you need a rain date." So this time we know better.
You
Yeah,
gotta do it all
yeah.
at once.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea, yes.
motion here.
And I will second it, yep.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, further discussion? All right, motion carries.
Awesome.
All
I hope
set.
you guys can make it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Yes.
super fun, super quick.
Walking distance for me.
Yeah, that sounds so fun. That's a
Have a
great,
great
great
afternoon,
event.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Item
an
15, Sangun Man,
How you doing? My name
daughter's
is
second
Tariq.
birthday party.
My name is Tariq. I'm here on her behalf. She can't make it today. I'm just here to request a permit for September 4th for my daughter's birthday party for the Pavilion in Shed Park. There's not gonna be no grilling. There's gonna be prepared food. It's gonna be like between 20 to 25 people, mostly kids.
Okay.
I was just wondering, is the splash pad open that day? Do you guys know? Because I don't know who to
September
ask.
4th?
That's right before Labor Day, maybe?
Yeah, it will be open until that Monday of Labor Day.
All right, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, just for the daughter's birthday party.
Good timing. Great. All right. Any questions from you guys?
No. I'll make a motion for September 4th, 1 to 5, fee of $170.
I'll second the motion.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, motion carries.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Good luck. Item 16, Caroline Snow, Solidarity Lowell. Nope. Item 17, Zamina Valencia.
I'm representing her. We would like to use the gazebo on Malden Park. It's just a small get-together for our friend who's getting married. So we want friends and families to meet her and her husband because they're moving here to Lowell. So
Great. It's awesome. Malton Park looks amazing right now. If I've been down there, the litter crew has really done a lot down there, and
yeah.
some of the flowers that were never there are actually there right now.
Yeah,
so
it looks
so
beautiful.
it's a perfect place.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Maldona's been known to show up there.
Nice. Anything else from us, or
no, just
just the permit? All right.
I'll make a motion to accept the request on Saturday, September 3rd, 2 to 6 p.m. at, what are we doing, $50?
That's the
12 buck?
That's a resident fee. Yep.
I'll second it.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
All those opposed? Further discussion? All right. Motion carries.
All right.
You're all set.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck.
my name is Caleb Rivera.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't ask about a rain date or anything.
Sorry.
Caleb Vieira?
I never know.
Item 18, Charles Oyumuke. I butchered that one, sorry, man.
You got it. Yes, my name is Charles Oyumuke, and I'm here to request for a permit. First of all, nobody gave me a heads up. When I talked to her, she said, "Oh, you're gonna meet us for like a little bit." I didn't know I was coming part of.
Yeah, you have to tell us, like a full resume of your life.
Yeah.
Just give us a quick 2-second. What do you need it for?
Right, just a quick background. So the idea of this community gathering came about the little boy. I'm from Uganda. The little boy Harry, who was found missing and later found dead, who went missing and later found dead. So during the vigil, that's where this whole idea came about, because we had so many people that came in to support. And first of all, on that note, I'd like to thank the city of Lowell. You guys, the whole community was over there to support the family and the Ugandan community, and that's the whole basis of this whole idea. So we were thinking of something like to bring all these communities together to kind of like say, hey, thank you, and let's have a good time. While we thank everybody for showing up and giving us all the support.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's like a family event. People of all ages, the grown-up, the young kids, and we tend to have fun activities, games, music, and probably maybe an artist to perform, because that's why I requested for the stage.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sounds like a great event.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great facility, we use that a lot. There's generally no fee for that place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The only thing in that project, there's just no bathrooms.
Yeah, there's no facilities.
Yeah, for 8 hours, it's a long time.
Yeah. So if you are gonna have a huge event, you might want to look into porta potties. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Sometimes if you talk to the church there, maybe they can
work out something.
Yeah. They own that the old left hand
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's not for us, but maybe if you reach out to the church community there, they sometimes will open up that building that's next to it.
Okay.
If you need to use facilities, that might be something, especially since it's a community event.
Okay.
They might be amenable to that.
I'll reach out to Haiti, and she can help me with the
Probably
contact.
point you in the right direction. And it's not under our purview. We can't say yes or no on that. It's
Right.
not our building, but
Right.
just a friendly tip because most people do that.
Yeah, most parks have facility, with bathhouses. This one was just voted on last night by the city council to renovate the one that's there at the North Common, so it won't be ready by September.
Oh, okay.
So, otherwise, like if you're doing Shed Park or a lot of the other parks,
Maybe
they have.
the second annual community gathering might have some, so.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I had like one or two questions
Sure.
in terms of security and maybe like mobile toilets.
That's what we just talked about.
Yeah,
portable
so if you,
toilets.
if you wanted to,
Reach out to the
rent,
church.
if you wanted
or
to rent a porta potty, you could.
Yeah.
But you might be able to get in touch with the church there.
Yeah.
The Transfiguration Church. They own that property that's next to the.
There's a club across the street, yeah.
So they might be able to open the facilities for you. You'd have to ask them. Again, that's not a city property, so you'd have to ask them yourself. But that might save you the trouble of renting porta potties or mobile toilets.
All right.
If you call me, I can help you.
All right. Yeah.
As far as security, do you expect a huge crowd?
Yeah. So the target is around 300 people.
Okay. So the only thing, and this is kind of up to you, if it's going to be that big of an event, sometimes you would want maybe a detailed police officer.
Yeah.
If you think it's going to be that big an event and you do want some sort of security.
Right.
Then you could, call the Lowell Police Department. They charge a separate fee, it's not through us
Okay.
here. But you call the Lowell Police Department, the detail office.
Mhm.
Not 911, just call like the regular main
Okay.
number. Just give them a buzz, say the detail office, and they'll be able to help you out with that.
All right.
They might say, that, yes, you need something, maybe no, you don't,
Okay.
If it's gonna be, 50 people hanging out, you generally don't need it, but if it really is gonna be 300 or more, it might be worth looking into.
Okay.
Sure.
How about cooking?
I'll
You're
look
going to be
into it.
doing some food? You're going to be cooking there?
Yeah. Maybe like grills and stuff like that. Some pre-prepared food and
Yeah, if you're gonna do any grilling, charcoal only.
yeah.
And obviously when you're disposing of the coals, make sure you're careful with them. I don't know if there's a ash bin there. I don't think.
Don't
there
believe
is.
so.
No,
Don't believe so.
So just be careful about don't just dump it on the
Okay.
grass and whatnot. So yeah, no propane, but anything else, or you can obviously bring prepared food as well.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Motion, guys.
I'll make a motion to accept the request on Saturday, September 17th, from 2 PM to 10 PM, at a non-resident adult fee of $100 to our block at $400.
Sometimes we usually waive the fee at North Common. It's usually waived there since there's no facilities.
Yeah.
You can waive it if you want.
Or a community event.
Yeah.
But-
Try to save them $400.
I'm gonna make a motion that we waive the fee, that there'll be no fee.
Oh, thank you so much.
Given the point of the interest of what people are trying to do on that day,
Absolutely.
and that there is no facilities for you to use, we're gonna waive the fee. I will make a motion to waive the fee anyways, whether or not my fellow board members would support, but
Thank
I
you.
will
Really appreciate that.
waive the fee instead of helping
I'll
the gathering.
second it. I'll
Great.
second that.
Great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or further discussion? All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, good luck, Chelsea.
Good luck. Absolutely. Have a great event. Yeah, we've never charged you for that. Mr.
Thank you.
Patel.
Thank you. That's
How'd you know you were next?
How's everyone doing?
Awesome. How you doing?
Good. So I'm requesting credit for the dates I'm not going to be using at Hubby Field for our cricket matches. I reserved the whole month, but then I didn't have a schedule that time, but I got my schedule, so I just didn't want it to go back and forth. So I gave all the dates that I'm not going to be using
Yep.
to Haley. That include both Saturdays, Sundays, so
Great.
that's
Makes
it.
sense. How's the season going?
So far, good.
Yeah. A couple of my guys were at Hadley and watched one of your games, and they kind of want to play now.
Send them over. We need players.
They're like, have you seen the cricket down there? It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so question for you, sir. Any update on that thing? What do you call the red beam?
The beam clay?
Yeah.
And we're still waiting. The last I heard it was a month out.
Oh, okay.
But in the springtime we ordered, it took about 6 months for it to come in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it comes
Well,
from comes from New Jersey. They're really the only distributor in the area.
Oh, I see. Hopefully it'll be ready by next season.
Hopefully.
So that's it. That's all I have for today.
All right.
It's too early to request for next year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we usually just wait till January to get next year, and unless we have an event in January, which
No. We start playing in May, so
yeah.
I'll request the Hadley Field, the first one, the Hadley Park one.
Yep.
I always get late, and then I get only few dates over there. So
Yeah.
So this year I'll make sure I request it earlier.
Sure.
But for
January and February is usually busy here.
yeah. So for now, that's only my request to get credit for those dates. I'm not gonna be using.
Great.
I'll make a motion to credit the account $350 for the dates not used.
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, great. You're all set.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good week.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, item 20, Jeff Pomerantz. I don't see him here.
I told him he didn't have to come.
Oh,
That was the
perfect.
one
Oh, yeah, that was the one that was all
So
set,
we
yeah.
can do that one after.
And then Paula Gouveia.
Shannon is speaking on that one.
All right. Are you on the schedule?
I'm not on the schedule. I
Did we skip you?
scooted my way in last minute today.
Well, you're here, so what can we do for you, sir?
So, how's everybody doing?
Great.
I'm Johnson from East Movement. East stands for Every Asian American and Allies Stands Together. And we're looking to do a fundraiser basketball event for our school giveaway, backpacks, school supplies, and stuff like that. I'm requesting Stocklosa School, 10 to 4 p.m., August 21st.
What's the time on that?
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Do we know if anybody's,
Trying to pull it up.
just make sure she,
One sec.
I just requested online too, so I wasn't sure.
just today,
Yeah.
the day of the deadline.
Wednesday just fly by, you know.
Remember we had this conversation?
Sorry, hold on.
Summer's just flying by.
It is just fine.
We didn't even do no events lately, so it's just been busy.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
So it's a basketball tournament?
Yeah, basketball tournament, and we're really just trying to team up with organizations to raise money for low-income families. Backpack giveaway.
That's great. Yeah. What age are the people in the tournament?
I'm looking to do teens to adults, probably
Oh,
like
great.
15, 16 and up.
Okay.
Is this different from the one that you guys can do on the 14th, or is that in tandem?
Yeah, that one's still up in the air, but I just wanted to secure the 21st. I wasn't sure what Sam wanted to do yet.
Yeah, Sam just wanted to do it at the baseball field, so I said, okay.
You said the multi-purpose field, right?
Stocklosa, yeah.
The service in here is so bad, sorry.
What was the times?
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on there. There was one person that permitted this year, but I think they just permitted one court, and I think it wasn't even that much.
So is he looking for the field or is he looking for the courts?
Both, if I can.
Both.
Like the green space?
Yeah.
You guys gonna be like flag football in the green space, or just like giving away backpacks?
Well, I was thinking if I can get green space too, if I have enough teams, we'll get a game going with flag also. And we want to grill also, just free hot dogs, hamburgers, stuff like that.
Sure. You know the drill and grilling with the charcoal only?
Yeah, charcoal only. dispose it right away. Don't
You guys
throw
are
it on the street.
responsible. Are those pig roast things charcoal? Just asking.
What was it?
You know, the
Pig roast?
pig roast things?
Yeah, it was a whole charcoal bed of up and under.
Because I remember you guys had them at a couple events, then they're kind of awesome.
How long does that take? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's so long.
The guy who comes in,
Process.
he sets it up for like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be done by like 12.
It's great.
It's so good.
Nice.
Want me to do the motion?
Well, I
Or
think
we
as
just
long as
waiting on the
it's
date?
available, and I'm
So my phone's not, and I don't have internet in here on this. So you said you put the request in?
Yeah, I put the request in. I didn't see any.
If it doesn't kick back,
As long
it
as, yeah, I
generally
was gonna say,
means.
as long as you put it in,
Yep.
then it should be okay, but I can confirm with you tomorrow if you tentatively approve it, so. Because this is just not gonna work in my
That works for
favor.
us.
Well, I'll make a motion for August 21st, 10 to 4, no fee. Tentatively approved if the date is okay, right? Or,
August 21st?
That works.
I'll second the motion.
okay.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right. Looks like motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good
Is
luck.
it your contact information on the account?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so I'll follow up with you sometime tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck. And then we'll get it out there.
All right.
All right, let's, I'm gonna knock Gil's thing down real quick. Item 2. Board needs to determine a fee for Gil Vigent softball tournaments. Tom and John have put together a fee of $17,200. That seems to be sort of in line with what, he's paid in the past for, being a repeat user. So I guess we'll leave it up to you guys to make a motion.
Was it 17.2?
17.2. Yeah.
I'll make a motion for Gil's softball tournament fee of $17,200.
I'll second it, I'm sure.
Okay.
He'll be screaming at me next time. Why'd you charge me?
All those in
Oh, yeah.
favor?
Aye.
All right. Any opposed? Further discussion? Motion carries. I guess the retail cost that's over 25, so that's pretty good.
Wow, he's got a deal.
That's all, I'll give him a break.
That's pretty good. Tell him that's the
The bargain basement price.
Rudy price. All right, did we,
Are we doing this one? The roller?
Someone gonna do Gobert or no?
Oh, yeah, the roller dirt. Oh,
Yeah, so you can do Jeffrey or Shannon, it's whichever one.
item 20.
Item 20.
Just for the record, on item 20, the lights do not work because there are no lights.
Okay.
That's why they don't work.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Well, there's that.
Saved me a trip, I was heading up there. I said, I'm gonna go and check the lights. I said, I don't think they ever had lights there.
So yeah.
They painted up there a
that's
lot
a
up
good
there.
point. So item 20 is Jeffrey Pomerantz, girls junior roller derby. Vote to amend previously approved permit. Apparently there was something about lights and there actually are no lights there, so we move his locations to Macpherson basketball court.
How are the lights there?
As far as I know, they work.
And there are some, right? We know there are lights.
And those, the dates and times were available for them?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it works both
All
sides.
right.
We have it blocked off for McPherson just in case anyway, so.
Well, I think that sounds like a plan.
Are the lights good till 10 PM? I just know that recently I got a call from the Acre, North Common, their lights were going on differently, so they had to change their time that the lights were going on.
Yeah, September, yes.
Yeah, I'll make sure, once I get that permit, I'll let Steve Kuchar know.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion for the girls roller derby to be moved to McPherson, the basketball courts.
I'll second.
Yeah.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, motion carries. All right. And then you had one, Shannon?
The last one, yeah.
Paula Gobea.
So Paula had reached out to me about her intentions to use Mulligan Park, thinking it was simply with my blessings. I explained the process to her. She had to apply, come before the board. She's up in the beach on vacation right now, so instead of making her drive all the way down here, I told her I would represent her. So she wants to put this health and wellness fair for all the kids at the Housing Authority up on Avenue A, B, C, in conjunction with the city and several other organizations. I'm not sure if Haley sent the email out to you guys with all the info on it, but it's a great, yeah, right there. It's a great event for the kids, so it's a no-brainer. I told Paula, save the 45-minute trip from the beach, and I'll represent her on this one.
Yeah, nobody really ever requests anything there, so.
I'll make a motion to accept the request for Saturday, August 20th at no fee.
I'll second it.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, motion carries.
Do I keep it?
Thank you.
I think that's everyone, right?
That's it.
But we, one thing we have to discuss, Dan Graham had reached out about playoff games for the Northeast team. They made the playoffs and they wanted to use, let me pull it up real quick.
Alumni.
It was alumni. I think he put it in the email, so I'll find it real quick. So alumni on 7/28, which is what, tomorrow?
That is tomorrow.
5:45. So he had said he spoke to some people at the staff and there's no conflict. Is that?
I spoke with them, I told them they just need to be out of there before 10 o'clock.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
All right. Yeah, and obviously when it comes to situations like this, they don't know when they make the playoffs, and he can't come back next month. So he's one of those users that knows what he's doing and uses all the time. So I don't see any problem with allowing him. And you have people there, custodians, so you don't charge extra fee or anything like that. All right. So I told him that we'd be able to make a motion for that.
So my only question with that is, because I told him as long as you guys approve it, he can put them in on like an as basis when he gets them and I'll approve them.
Yep.
But would he have to check with Shannon on the dates? Like, because I know he doesn't know them, but say after the 28th.
Yep.
Whatever the next one is, would he have to coincide with Shannon to see?
Yeah, I guess in the future, he could request more dates and then kind of give them away at the end, but then you're sort of blocking other users, so there's no real perfect.
No, I just mean
Yeah.
like now, so like after tomorrow, whenever, if they make it to the next round or however it works, I don't know, but, so like, I don't know, August 2nd or something? if
Yeah,
he-
I don't know.
Like whatever the next one is.
That's a good question. I don't know if we'll have more playoff games, so.
Should I just have him check with Shannon?
Yeah, I
before?
guess.
Yeah, that's fine. We can work it out that way.
Yeah, everything will be done
So
before
I don't
the
want
next
to just
thing.
say yeah and then.
Yeah, I told he can just email us, and then when John's back, we'll kind of deal with it internally. So we want to make sure that they get the best facility, and hopefully they keep on winning. So all right, so I guess we can entertain a motion there.
I'll make a motion for Danny Graham at Alumni tomorrow, 7/28, for a playoff game.
I'll second it.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Further discussion? All right, all set. Good luck, Coach Graham.
Yes, good luck.
Well, nice to meet you.
And now I think we're done, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
All right, all those in
I'll
favor?
second.
All right, great.
Thank you. Good job.
Bang the old gavel.
Good job.
That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a whole hour. There's a lot going on there.